Welcome back, everyone, to Internet 101. This is Ms. Montemayor. Let's get back to learning. Let's start with gateways. Library gateways are collections of databases and informational sites arranged by subject that have been assembled, reviewed, and recommended by specialists. These gateway collections support research and reference needs by identifying and pointing to recommended academically oriented pages. So what are subject-specific databases? Well, sometimes they're called portals. They're databases devoted to a single subject, created by professors, researchers, experts, and other subject specialists who have a deep interest and a professional knowledge of a particular field. What is the invisible web? In episode 1, I talked about the invisible web and how there's parts of the internet that we can't get to unless we're pointed directly at them. In order to access these invisible websites, you need a database to point you in that direction. When should you use library gateways and subject-specific databases? Well, gateways are good when you're looking for high-quality information sites on the web. You can be really certain that they've been reviewed and evaluated by specialists. Subject-specific databases are good for when you're looking for specific topics. A good example of a library gateway would be Academic Information, Digital Library, or InfoMine. Examples of subject-specific databases could be Expedia, Internet Movie Database, Kelley Blue Book, and Educator's Reference Desk. You can find anything on the web, from silly sites and hoaxes to academic journals and full-text documents. How can you sort it all out? First, you need to know how to read a web address. It might start with HTTP, which means Hypertext Transfer Protocol, and it refers to the format in which the data is being transferred. www stands for World Wide Web. .edu is a top-level domain name, and SHTML is the file type extension. At the end of a web address, you might see the top-level domain name, like .edu, .com, .gov, or .org. All of these are telling you what kind of organizations are running the site. You can tell a lot about a web page if you find out about its author and publisher. Ask yourself this: who's responsible for the page? Is it someone reliable? Can I trust this person or this entity? Check the web page for vital information. A reputable web page will usually provide you with the last date the page was updated, mail to link for the questions and comments, and name, address, telephone number, and email address of the page owner. Don't accept everything you read on the internet. Websites are seldom reviewed or refereed. It's up to you to check for bias and to determine objectivity. Who's linking to the page? What links to other pages does the page itself maintain? Is the information current? Can it be verified? Watch out for deliberate frauds and hoaxes. Web pages are fluid. There's no bibliographic control on the web. The page you cite today might be altered or revised tomorrow. When you're writing a paper and using web pages as source material, keep a backup of what you find on the web so that you can verify a resource later on if need be. It's always a good idea to think about your search before you begin. Here's some information you might want to know. In your search statement, if you enter more than one keyword without using an accompanying sign, the search engine automatically adds either an and or an or conjunction to your search terms. This could radically alter your search in unexpected ways. Be sure you know the defaults of the search engine you're using. Stop words are small and common words that many search engines don't stop for when searching the web. Examples are a, about, and. Not all search engines recognize the same stop words, and their lists can and do frequently change. Make sure you know what your search engine is looking for and what it's not. When you're creating your search statement, keep these tips in mind. Be specific. Use nouns and objects as keywords. Put most important terms first in the keyword list. Combine keywords whenever possible into phrases, and avoid common words like water unless they're part of a phrase. Stay tuned for our next episode of Internet 101.
Created using Powtoon.